Okay, folks, welcome back. So, apologies, it's been a little while since I've recorded a video for you, but nonetheless, what better time than now, right? So, what I want to talk today about is I'm doing a lot of jumping around. What I want, I'm doing it again. What I want to talk to you today about is taking your Amazon products brand beyond Amazon. So, actually selling off the platform. Now, Amazon is really brilliant for, reaching a large number of people that are eager to buy. Like the difference between Amazon and other platforms is that when people visit Amazon and type in a search term, by and large, they're going there with the intention to buy, right? Whereas when people are just browsing Google for items, things like that, and finding websites, they might be just having a look. They're not necessarily in a buying mode. Also, with Amazon, it's so easy. Just buy now, one click buy, like literally, or add to basket and buy. Like, people are so used to doing it so quick. They know when I order, we'll get the item pretty fast if we're using FBA, if we're Prime members, and more people every single day are Amazon Prime members. So that's great. And that's the reasons, at least some of them, why I really recommend for people to sell on Amazon, because that's where the traffic is. That's where the demand is, right? But there still is a huge amount of people that are, you know, online buying products every single day that aren't on Amazon. I actually wonder what that percentage is. What percentage of, let's say US sales are not made on Amazon? US online sales. Let's just see what that is, right? It'll give us an idea. It's analyzing. You gotta love the new chat GPT. Okay, so 60% of US sales are not made in Amazon. So they're made in all the other platforms, right? That's still a pretty big number. 40% are on Amazon, right? But still, more than one in two are taking place elsewhere. So what better way to, make more sales than to get your products in front of those people as well? Now, when you're using Amazon PPC, they do advertise on lots of other places online to pull people to Amazon, right? And that's great. Again, that's bringing people on Amazon for you, and that's all taken care of as part of your PPC campaigns. However, one of the things I did back in 2020 during COVID was I started drop shipping, right? Alex, my business partner here, Paul Launch, just said, "Here, Peter, you should check this out. I've completed this course and it teaches you how to drop ship." So I started doing it. And the whole thesis was you find products that are trending, you create a one product Shopify page, sorry, and you list that product on that page. And when it sells, you buy it for, say, $50, you sell it for $100, and you spend $30 on Google Shopping ads to bring people to your page, and you make 20. Now, there's a whole host of problems and reasons why I didn't really like that model, or at least flaws I encountered in it, right? So, such as the price would change. So when I go to buy the product, it was more expensive than how I had budgeted for, and I made a loss. Consumers decided they wanted to return the item, in which case I had to do all this like middle ground work. Again, I also did middle ground work just to buy it when someone actually bought the product. And another fault was that, you know, I wasn't in control of necessarily the stock levels. So I'd sell an item and then I couldn't find a supplier for it. Or if I did, it wasn't the same item. And, there was a lot of things going wrong. And then also like the branding, I was calling it under my brand name, whereas people were receiving like a third party brand name. And that was causing just a lot of difficulties for me. So that model I shifted away from and I actually sourced that item in China. And there's a whole other story about that. But that got me thinking recently, like, why am I not using the same methods to drive traffic to a third party Shopify? So I say third party, that's non-Amazon. So, but yet a Shopify store or something similar that I run using Google Shopping ads for the traffic to get extra sales. So last summer, I actually started doing that with one of my brands. And whilst the products were in stock, I turned the ads on and I think I made like 6 sales in 2 days just on Shopify. Now, you might think, well, that's rather small. And do you know what? In the grand scheme of things, it was quite small, but I hadn't fully optimized it. And I eventually ran out of stock on the goods. So that was fine. And they're back in now and I've just turned the ads back on because I just forgot about it. I was just busy selling on Amazon, to be honest. But the beauty of it is that the way I've set it up, my Shopify is directly integrated with my Amazon Seller Central account. the stock levels, and also the fact that when someone places an order, my Shopify account through an app will automatically send that order to Amazon, and Amazon will pick and pack it and send it out to the consumer. And they'll also send emails saying, your order's been picked, your order's been dispatched, your order's been delivered, all these things that consumers want. And that ties in perfectly with my business model because I physically don't have to do anything. And that's what I want. That's what I want. That is perfect for me, right? So it's actually rather strange. On another website I built on Shopify store for like a big group of my products, I just listed them on the store. I haven't done any optimization on that store. I'm actually in the process of dealing with someone on Fiverr to do it. And I got a notification the other day saying, you have made a sale, or your order is ready, or you've, the ching Shopify give you. And I was like, what? I went onto the page, like, and there was not even any images or anything. And it's someone bought it. It's crazy. But Amazon fulfilled it, sent it out, and voila, I was delighted. Like, and I wasn't even running ads to that particular store. That's mad. So if you're not in it, you can't win it. And what if I was running ads? Like, what would happen? Like, it's amazing. So really what I'm saying to you is this. Amazon will be my initial focus. I'd always focus on Amazon, get it fully optimized and get it running 100% right. Like, get it running the way you want it. But then there's no reason not to spend a few days just building out your Shopify store landing page, either a niche store or a broad one. I've done both. Build them out, link them to your Amazon Seller Central account. There's a small charge for the tool I use to do it. I think it's called FBA Sync, but I'm not 100% sure. But link it to your Amazon account and let it fulfill all the orders. And that's it. And I'm sure you could do this with other tools as well. It doesn't have to be just Shopify. I'm sure there's tools for other platforms as well, like Wix and all those other things, right? But yeah, that's how I would grow my non-Amazon sales using Amazon kind of. Actually, we're launching a new product that's going to be like a very niche specific product. It will have its own landing page. And this is one of the ways we potentially will be fulfilling our orders to our customers, and particularly in regions such as the US, maybe Australia, all these other regions that we're not physically in. We might fulfill the UK initially ourselves, but likely in time it'll be Amazon, or a similar third-party provider, 3PL. But I'm thinking Amazon, because when you start splitting your stock, even though it costs sometimes a little bit more to get Amazon to fill it, when you start splitting your stock to different like delivery locations for two different warehouses, like Amazon and non-Amazon 3PL, like logistically, the time you need to put into managing that, but also then the cost, there is actually added cost to send, split an order and all that kind of stuff, and maybe paying higher shipping rates because you're maybe not using Amazon's global logistics and a lot of other things. So it likely will be Amazon fulfilling our Shopify orders into the future. So that's pretty interesting too. And that means we can really double down on this. So yeah, I just want to jump on and just give you an idea that this is possible. It's not as difficult as you think, and it means you kind of have the best of both worlds. And it still is a business that you can run remotely. You're not physically picking and packing the goods, which is key. If you're interested in growing your Amazon FBA business, or rather finding your product, your first product or your next product, I mean, like literally, we've launched a lot of products inside our business in the last 5-6 weeks, and by and large, they're all doing pretty well. Some were a bit slower to start, but there's multiple ones there now doing over 100 plus per month. There's more than 2 or 3 doing 50 plus per month. And that's nice, like out the gate. And some of them actually just uploaded the creative today on them. So that'll be interesting to see how that affects sales and improves things. But if you're interested in doing that for yourself, for your family, whatever reason you want to build an Amazon business, just for the fun of it, maybe. We do teach you how to do that. I can teach you how to do that as part of our small academy program and community. And there's ways in the bio, there's ways we can link up and work together, be it the academy or be it other things I offer as well. So have a look, check it out, see if it's for you. Also, any comments, put them down below. Love to receive comments. And again, I want to try and make more of these videos. So I'm going to try and record a few more. And maybe I can do some now if I can get some ideas, inspiration, and have a little bit of a batch for you guys. But all right, take care. We have a great day, and I will chat you all soon. Bye now.